Hello guys, thank you all for tuning in once again to another 21 Pilots video. So in this video, I'm actually going to be decoding what Nico and the Niners mean, because I know a lot of people were confused with the lyrics, the title, who Nico and who the Niners are. So that's what I'm going to be explaining specifically in detail in this video. I don't think most of you realize how much suicide, depression, and anxiety have to do with these songs and hopefully this entire album. For example, a lot of you were confused on Nico and the Niners. That entire song is based on suicide and based on escaping your inner demons. And you're probably asking yourselves how, or you probably already knew because they mentioned razor blades, but I promise you that by the end of this video, you're gonna put all the pieces together and your jaw's gonna drop and you're just gonna be like, wow, this song is just on another level. Save your razor blades, not yet, is a lyric that really stood out to me, and it basically means, it symbolizes hope. It symbolizes that you will escape your demons. It is not too late, and there is still hope ahead. There's still light at the end of the tunnel, and that's what they were going for with the video in Jumpsuit and the lyrics and Nico and the Niners. Something that a lot of you are probably struggling with is that this entire album is a concept album based off metaphor. So everything you might be listening to will not make sense to you because it's part of a story, it's part of a bigger picture, but it's actually metaphors for real life events that they might be going through, and feelings such as anxiety, fear, things that we go through on the daily basis, which is why I want to kind of go into detail about how this song is actually more meaningful, more deep, more helpful than any of you probably thought or still do. So yeah, that's what I want to do, and this is how it is basically. If any of you have been keeping up with 21 Pilots' disappearance and have been stalking their social media pages, you know exactly what Dima is. And that's basically where the story takes place. It's basically where the 9 bishops and Nico control the innocent people who can't escape, and they're told to forget about just everything. The fact that they had silence on their Twitter and Instagram is the opposite of music. And the thing about the 9 bishops and the Nico is that they're afraid of yellow, which is why the flowers on the ground in the Jumpsuit video were yellow. That's why the colors in the album, the new logo of 21 Pilots, is going to be yellow. And they find comfort in red, which used to be their old logo. So this is basically the contrast to the last one. And I want to basically just end the video on this note. I want to read a lyric from the song that really ties everything together and connects everything that I've been talking about. This is probably the most important lyric, the one that actually hit home for me. It's the fact that he said, "We will win, but not everyone will get out." This, to me, it meant that, you know, we can win the battle, we can win the war against ourselves. We can combat our mental illness, our urges to commit suicide, and just, we can find better ways of coping with these things. And there have been plenty of success stories. But the thing they have to keep in mind that even though there are people who get out, who come out on the other end completely better, there's actually like people on the other side that never make it to the end, that fall victim to their depression, anxiety, or some sort of mental illness that they have. Not everyone gets out alive. A lot of them commit suicide, a lot of them do really harmful things that are going to lead them to a more self-destructive path. Not everyone is able to cope with their mental illness in the same way, and I think that's the beauty of it. The beauty of the song, that it's not just like, oh, you're going to make it, you're going to be okay. They keep it a little bit realistic by saying, you know what, we're going to win this war, but not everyone is going to make it out. Anyways, guys, thank you all for giving me a chance. Once again, I hope this wasn't too boring. I'm trying to keep things more interesting and more upbeat because this is like such an exciting thing for me. I'm a huge 21 Pilots fan, and the fact that I knew their album was going to relate to mental health because that's all their previous albums, but I'm just so excited. I'm so happy to make this kind of content because not only does it relate to like something that I know so much about, but it's also something that I just love listening to, love being around, love talking about, and hope you're able to tell that because I'm just so happy in the video. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.